Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Raceway at Western Fair District, London, Ontario, for some half-ball harness racing action. I'm your track announcer, Shannon Doyle, with you. Our first Wednesday card of 2019, and of course, we're now going into the 4 days per week rotation racing. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesday evenings, 6:15 Eastern. Back on Friday nights at 6:55 Eastern. Your free programs and selections always available for free on our website, westernfairdistrict.com/raceway. Alrighty, HPI bet play of the day. Let's go up to race number 9. Going to chase after number 4, Sicario. This one at 5 to 2 in the morning line. He's now 2 for 2 for the new connections. A career best clocking of 156 and 4 in his latest over Flamborough. That was parking to the quarter mile from the outside post 8 there. He's a must play for 3 in a row tonight. Race 9, number 4, Sicario. HBI play of the day for HBI Bet and Western Fair District. The early pick 3 kicks off in race number 1. It's the TVG. Pick 3 play right up front. TVG picking up all 10 races, and of course HPI as well. You'll be playing into some very nice schools tonight. Early pick 3 play is a go-to wager. Use the 1, Gorilla, the 4, Winsong Grayson, the 6 at the helm to kick things off. There's a key in race 2. I don't think they can beat this 1. Little quick. 2 sharp victories in his latest, and yeah, he gets the rail to work with once again. Should be good to go there for Team MacDonald. Over into the third race, we're 4 deep, 2 complete. Good-looking field of trotters. The Power of Many's got the rail. Broadway Maya, then Cena Magician, Bop to the top. Ones to think about their final leg of an early pick 3. Early pick 4 starts in that third race, going to stay on the same 4. We've gone 4 deep with a nice group of pacing mares in race number 4 up to the 5th. I've been chasing after 1, Plain Easy, for a couple of starts now. He showed me something on December 10th, a strong third. Gets that rail to work with tonight. I'm going to try him one more time. Plain Easy. It's tonight or never, I'm thinking. 7 next issue. Getting some class relief there, though has to overcome the outside post. We're 4 deep in race 6 to complete the early pick 4. Late pick 4 starts up in race 7. A bit of a wide open affair there. Fillies and mares on the pace. Preferred 3 action. Post 7 assigned to Cousin Mary, who's coming in from Woodbine Mohawk Park. We're 2 deep in races 8 and 9. We get up to the 10th. We're going to need 5. Overcome by Victory, the 6 Avuncular, or the 9 EL Rock. A field of 9 on the trot to complete the card. It's a high 5 for a mile and a 16th. Going to take a short break right now. If you've got comments or suggestions, we'd love to hear from you. Greg Blanchard, Greg Gangle, myself, send us an email. Follow me on Twitter tonight at Sugar Doyle.
HPIBet.com. Access, rewards, and more.
Hey, welcome back to the pregame show, everyone. You're watching Race Day at the Raceway. I'm a track announcer, Shannon Sugar Doyle, with you. Wagering menu for tonight: low 15% takeout, featured on some go-to plays, that being the early pick 3 right up front. Pick 4s begin in races 3 and 7. And the high 5s featured in races 6 and 10. You can see some average pools and payouts there on our go-to plays. Again, it's free programs, selection, streaming video, all available on our website, westernfairdistrict.com. I mentioned key plays. The go-to wagers are the pick 3 play right up front in the opener. $2,500 guaranteed pool always, low 15% take. Guaranteed pick 4 pools here. $5,000 guaranteed pools. Pick 4s begin races 3 and 7. Again, the high 5s, races 6 and 10 for the edit distance of a mile and a 16th. Low 15% take on all of our go-to wagers. Coming off a pair of big wagering days here, over $400,000 wagered on both the Monday and Tuesday. And tonight, expect to be playing into some nice pools again. All 10 races featured on both TVG and HPI tonight. Some recent 20-cent payouts. Right up to yesterday, New Year's Day, we had a superfecta in race 8 coming back at over $1,400 on the 20-center. The early high 5, we had that huge carryover from New Year's Eve. $60,000 of new money was played into the high five pool. Race 6 total wager, I believe, came in at over $90,000. And that high five in race 6 yesterday for 20 cents, $1,326. Excellent payout for what came in, really. New Year's Eve, a couple of nice pick 4 returns there for 20 centers. And on Boxing Day, there was a superfecta that came in at over $400 on a 20 center. It pays to bet the Raceway. So with our first Wednesday card of 2019, we featured Wednesday Rewind last season and got lots of great feedback on that. Found one on the Twitter feed New Year's Eve. Chris Christopher got talking about a tough go for a North America Cup winner 30 years ago. We're going to bring it back to Greenwood Raceway. Turn it up.
Kentucky Spurs leaving out in the center of the racetrack. There goes Over the Wall, rushing out for the early lead. Totally Ruthless now away alertly on the outside in second. Down along the inside, Kentucky Spurs now third. Ship Scorches fourth. Goalie Jeff fifth at the outside. Up the rail in sixth down to the turn. Young Cole. Stonewall Elmhurst has come away in seventh. Rocky Bogart is eighth. Negotiable is ninth, and they've gone an eighth of a mile. Off the turn now and rushing up on the outside is Totally Ruthless. First quarter, 27 3/5. Up the rail in second, Over the Wall, down along the inside, Kentucky Spur, and Dick Stillings pulls the trigger. Kentucky Spur is rushing up on the outside and now to challenge for the lead. Kentucky Spur, Totally Ruthless. Over the Wall, up the rail in third, 2 lengths back, Ship Scorches fourth, Goalie Jeff parked out fifth. Young Cole is sixth, Stonewall Elmhurst is seventh, Rocky Bogart is eighth, Negotiable is ninth. Kentucky Spur takes over the lead and opens to 2 lengths. Half a mile, 55 3/5 into the backstretch towards 3/4. It's Kentucky Spur, Totally Ruthless. Here comes Ship Scorch now, starting up third. Over the Wall is locked in fourth. Goalie Jeff is fifth. Young Cole is sixth. Rocky Bogart now seventh. Stonewall Elmhurst is eighth. Negotiable is ninth on the outside. Kentucky Spur leads the charge around the far turn. He's a half a length in front. Ship Scorch looks him in the eye. 3/4, 1:24 2. On the final turn, Kentucky Spur, Ship Scorch on the outside. Goalie Jeff, and now firing up. Here comes Rocky Bogart at the top of the lane. It's Kentucky Spur down on the inside. Totally Ruthless. Ship Scorch still closing. Goalie Jeff's been out for a long time now, and he's driving in. Rocky Bogart on the far outside. Kentucky Spur in between pacers. Goalie Jeff, one final surge. Kentucky Spur, Goalie Jeff reaching up. Here we are.
Goalie Jeff paid $93 to win to become the fifth.
There it was, Goalie Jeff winning at 45-1. Steve Conran was on board, surviving a very tough journey in there. I picked up on this replay on New Year's Eve following the Twitter feed of Ontario driver Chris Christoforou, where he mentioned on Twitter, toughest trip to win the North America Cup I've seen to this day. Announcer John Craik replying, at the half I figured, see you later, Stevie, meaning Steve Conran, who was driving. At the top of the lane, I thought, he's still breathing. That was for Goalie Jeff, of course, gutting it out to win the 1989 North America Cup over Greenwood Raceway. Goalie Jeff, a winner of 24 from 47 starts, $2 million banked on the racetrack. He took his life mark of 151 2 over Lexington in the fall of 1989 with Mike Lachance on board. Again, it was Steve Conran winning 30 years ago the North America Cup with Goalie Jeff. Team to the moon. You betcha. We're part of the fight here at the Raceway in support of breast cancer awareness. It's a team made up of horses, drivers, trainers. There's a realtor involved as well. If you'd like more info on joining up with Team to the Moon in support of Breast Cancer Awareness 2019, contact our friend of the show, Lou Sarella. He's the hashtag Lou Knows. You can find him on Facebook or Twitter. He would love to hear from you. Let's go back and do some recapping now. Some pick 3 and pick 4 playing. Back into race number 1. It's the TVG. Pick 3 plays starting up front. Going 3 deep in the opening leg. I think we found a key in race number 2. Very tough to go against number 1, Little Quick. He's got 2 straight victories coming in and now gets that rail advantage to work with Brett MacDonald on board. Ron MacDonald conditions. Solid player there for the team. MacDonald, Little Quick, off the rail in race 2. We're 4 deep in race number 3. Great looking field of trotters there, using 4 of them, 1, 3, 5, and 6 to round out the TVG pick 3. Early pick 4 starts in that 3rd race. Stay on the same 4. I'm going to go 4 deep in the 4th race. Just a notch below the preferred level for the pacing mares. You've got Solid Queen on the rail. Style Snapshot, though she's missed about a month of racing. Lifelong Dream had some traffic trouble there a couple of starts back. Scott Young going back on board. Beware, 7-1 for number 4, Lifelong Dream, there in the 4th. Fading Shadow was a little bit better there last time out as well, leaving from post 5. Race number 5, the 7 next issue, getting class relief but must overcome the outside post. I've been chasing after number 1, Plain Easy, in his last 2 starts because he showed me a strong 3rd back on December 10th. It's going to be Mark St. Louis Jr. back on board, the 1 Plain Easy. You're getting 9-2 in the morning line in race 5. Again, the rail advantage to work with. I believe it's now or never for Plain Easy. 1 horse in race number 5. Put a circle around him and hope he shows up tonight. Trotters in race 6 were 4 deep to round out the early pick 4. Late pick 4 starting up in race number 7. 5 deep to open this one up. Preferred 3 action. Fillies and mares on the pace. 7 Cousin Mary comes in from the Woodbine Mohawk Park circuit. Jeff Williamson trains. Jeff going 3 for 3 on New Year's Day here. May have a live one there in Cousin Mary in the 7th for an outside post. Jay Harris on board. Jay with the driving double here yesterday. It's the 5 Regal Mac, or the 6 Stroke It in race 8. Could be that Patrick Shepard exactor in the 8th race. There is a key scratch. Take out number 7 Frontier Sealster from race 8. We're 3 and 4 in the 9th, completing with a 5, 6, and 9 on the trot for the race 10 high 5. Cameraman Trev standing by. What do you got for us, Trev? Race 3. He's going to chase after the 5. Seen a Magician. He's all out of eggnog, of course. Maybe a little champagne left over from New Year's Eve, cameraman. Yeah, well, you know what? Seen a Magician in with a great shot. Likes the fact that this one's getting some class relief. He's going with his buddies at Nahoo. Cameraman Trev teaming up with the boys from Nahoo with Seen a Magician there in race number 3. Closing boards. All you need is on our website, westernfairdistrict.com/raceway. You've got free programs, selections, video replays, and more. All 10 on HPI and TVG tonight. You will be playing into some very nice pools. We're underway at 6:15 Eastern. Good luck tonight.